Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are on this delightful planet we call Earth, I truly hope you are having a thought-provoking day, evening, or night, wherever you're located. Welcome to my channel about 3D topics. The software I'm using is one of the best on the planet, one of the greatest on the planet. I'm using Blender. My topics for today is how in the world, when you manipulating something in a shader editor, how can you move it? Specifically for me was, how could I rotate it? I learned how to move it, but I discovered an easier way to move it without putting in a bunch of addition nodes, which I'm going to discover. So let's jump into my scene. We're on the scene with Harold the Cube, but I said I want to go into my shader. You see, I got the way I like to set up. If you want to see how I got it set up, I got at the search. I have something on my YouTube site to show you how to set up the way I like it. Where I give, since it's a shader editor, I give the bulk, or I better give 65% of the space to my shader and how things look. As you can see right here, I hope you can see it clearly. I have the traditional nodes. As you can see, the principal BSDF. I made an episode on that if you would like to know what the principal BSF deals with. And I have the material output node. Like you, dear listener, I'm new to nodes. I think it's going on month number 5 or 6 or 7 that I've been experimenting with it. But I've been with Blender a long time, since 2.76. And nodes was hard. At least I thought it was hard, but it's not as hard as I thought, because I try to use it whenever I make some type of. I use it a lot. Basically, that's it. All right, so we see right here, I have my you see my texture coordinate over here, texture coordinate node that I like to hide and give my stuff more space. My principal things I'm using this separate XYZ, add, power, and less than. 4 simple nodes to make that parabola. Now, as you know, I use the power. That's the heart of it to make that parabola. Then I use less than to make me be able to see it. But I have episodes on that too, and I'm sure other YouTube videos cover that. But my thing is, I said I want to learn how to rotate it. All right. Now, when I watched videos that I got off of Udemy offer a lot of good videos to help you with these procedural nodes. The presenter, he just was using this add node a lot. He would just watch. Oh, good. He showed me how to move it left and right. I didn't make the one to go up and down because that's for Y. I guess I could make it go up and down. I should try. I hope it works. I hope. Shift D. Oops, wrong one. Let me move that again. See what happened. I don't want no duplicate of that. I want to make a duplicate of this. Shift D. Let me put it right here. Since I got it on Y, that's it. So you see, I got it to go up and down. He taught me that. That was simple. So if you use the add node correctly, you can at least move your object left and right, and up and down. But I said, wait a minute, man. I want to rotate my stuff. I want to rotate it. And I discovered the mapping node will do that. Yes, the mapping node. You just got to know how to position it right. And I hope I put it in the right position. Alright, so now I don't need these add nodes anymore. And see, I got 2 add nodes. So if you want to move things around, you might have to add several add nodes. That one map node that I discovered helped me move it around in any way I want. So I'm going to delete this. Connect the Y back here. I don't need this. Connect the X to my base. So I have my traditional straightforward parabola. Now I want to add my add node, my map node. I'm gonna try to. Now the only thing about these nodes is a hassle. You gotta know where to put the node at to get it to work right. That's the thing that might probably turn people off. They say, where I put the node at. But you know, it's good to experiment and try. So I'm gonna experiment. I said I did it earlier, but let me just experiment. I go to vector. I choose mapping. Let me put it right here in front of everything and see what happens. Okay, so everything is still working. Let me get my location. Okay, so that's it. See? One node. One node. Map left and right on my Y. And now I'm using the plane, so I don't have to worry about my Z. My plane. See, look at that. One node, my map a node. I don't see a lot of videos on covering this map node, so it's powerful. I just put it right there. The Z. See, nothing going to happen to the Z. So I can put that back to 0 because it's just a flat plane. Now here's the point that I loved. I want to rotate on X, you see? I know why I was doing that because you have to rotate. I had to rotate it on the Z axis. That's the main thing. Rotate on the Y, just moving left and forth. And let's try the Z. That's what I wanted right there, people. Look at that. One node, the map node, which don't get a lot of love, I can rotate it. And the reason why I need to rotate it in case, like, I discovered a few days ago how to make my own textures. I gotta make a video on that. I know how to make those textures, those advanced textures, but I'm gonna start with something simple. You see this? And that's it. Look at that. Rotate. I got rid of all those other 2 nodes, and probably if I would have followed his technique, I probably would have had hundreds of nodes. No, all you gotta do is throw the mapping node right in front of the whole shebang, and you'll have no trouble. And that's it, my video for this video, my good people. That's it for this video. Just use that map node, and it give you all the functionality for your thing. You can go left or right, up and down, and the most important thing I wanted is to rotate. See, if I would have did what that other guy showed me, as I showed y'all earlier, I only could go left or right and up and down. That's it. I couldn't do no rotating. But this mapping node, you see how powerful it is. So I hope the map node get a lot of love now. At least I made my little video on it. So keep pushing forward if you're a beginner in Blender. Don't stop. Learn a little bit every day. Now, if you're a teenager, I hope this 3D skills can earn you some money someday. But if you like me, a person past 40, it's just a hobby for me. Until the next time, been the family, 3D family. Peace.